My dearest friend, I am Louise Hay, here to speak directly to your heart. Have you ever felt utterly exhausted, drained by the endless effort to truly understand others' patterns? You pour your precious energy, your love, your very being into relationships, hoping for deep connection, yet often feeling unseen, unheard, and profoundly unappreciated by those around you. This lingering confusion, this sense of being lost in the labyrinth of human dynamics, is a heavy burden, isn't it? A constant, tiring quest for answers always found outside of your own self. You tirelessly try to decipher the mysteries of others, their needs, their complex emotional landscapes, believing that if you just understand enough, you'll finally be enough for them. But this beautiful desire to understand, my dear soul, has perhaps led you away from the most crucial understanding of all, your own magnificent, powerful, and loving self, hasn't it? That persistent void you feel, that gnawing frustration that seems utterly unresolved, is not a failure on your part, nor a mystery in others to solve, but a sacred call from deep within. It's a truly universal pattern, this deep-seated belief that lasting happiness lies solely in external validation or in perfectly aligning with another's complex emotional landscape. Today, I want to gently guide you towards a radically different, yet profoundly simple path, a path where true, unwavering fulfillment blossoms from a single, sacred internal source. We will bravely shift our gaze inward, understanding that the absolute key to truly fulfilling and happy relationships resides not out there, but deeply, lovingly within your own being. We will heal this exhausting pattern of external seeking, transform old limiting thoughts, and powerfully open your heart to attract the unconditional love you truly deserve and crave. A verdade cute que essa busca incessante lá fora nasce uma crença muito profunda, sushiro antigo seu coração. E o preciso me desdobrar para ser digna de amor e atenção alheia. Fomos ensinados muitas vezes sutilmente que nosso valor está ligado a nossa capacidade de servir, de agradar. Nos adaptarmos perfeitamente aos desejos e necessidades dos outros. E cute padrão regado, a ideia de que o amor verdadeiro e cute sinônimo de sacrifício pessoal, de colocar-se sempre em segundo plano para manter a harmonia e o afeto ao seu redor. Voquer pode ter aprendido que dizer não, ou expressar suas próprias necessidades e cute auto de egoísmo, algo que afasta as pessoas que voquer tanto presa e ama de verdade em sua vida. Essa crença guerra ciclo existivo, voquer sido até a última gota, esperando que ao fazer isso, o amor e o reconhecimento que voquer tanto ansia finalmente chegam até voquer. Mas a verdade mu bem e acute que essa estratégia, embora bem intencionada, impede que voquer receba o amor incondicional que voquer merece, pois ela já reside em sua essência mais pura. Voquer confunde amor com submissão, com a necessidade de ser sempre a solução ou a pacificadora, esquecendo que sua própria voz e seus limites são sagrados em sua jornada. A raiz de sador não é cute uma falha sua, mas padrão mental aprendido, uma programação antiga que o mundo, a família e a sociedade muitas vezes nos impõem desdecido em nossas vidas. E cute a ilusão de que temos que ganhar o amor, que ele não é cute direito inato, mas uma recompensa por nosso bom comportamento ou por nossa capacidade de abnegação total e completa. Este cute o erra que eu curo que voquer sinta agra, sua busca por validação externa e cute reflexo direto de uma crença interior de não merecimento, de que voquer não é cute o bastante, não há nada de errado com voquer é cute ser completo e amoroso. O que precisa ser transformado e cute es antiga lent através de qual voquer enxerga si mesma e o amor verdadeiro. A verdade universal e cute que o amor mais profundo e duradouro floresce quando voquer primeiro se aceita e se ama incondicionalmente, sem depender de qualquer aprovação exterior. Seu coração está clamando para ser o centro de sua própria vida, para preencher esse vazio com sua própria amor própria, e não com a energia exorada de tentar agradar sempre. E cute hor de liberar essa programação limitante, de entender que a paz e a plenitude que voquer busca já habitam em voquer, esperando apenas sua permissão para se manifestar livremente. Este e cute o diagnóstico, a chave não está em decifrar os outros, mas em finalmente decifrar e amar a si mesma, transformando seus pensamentos para transformar sua vida. My dear, have you truly paused to reflect on the immense cost of this persistent pattern of constantly seeking external validation and approval from others? The toll it takes is profound. How many times have you silenced your authentic voice, stifling your deepest desires and needs, simply to avoid a potential conflict or to maintain a fragile peace in your relationships? Can you recall countless moments where you said a resounding yes to requests, even when your entire being, your very soul, screamed a desperate and aching no from deep within? Do you honestly remember who you were, your vibrant and unique self, before you started losing pieces of yourself, trying so desperately to please every single person around you? What becomes of your beautiful dreams, your personal aspirations, and your cherished passions when you consistently prioritize the needs and wants of everyone else over your own well being? This constant giving, this endless striving to be enough for others, often leads to an overwhelming exhaustion, a deep resentment, and a painful feeling of being utterly invisible. Do you feel that gnawing fear of abandonment, that terrifying emptiness, if you dare to set healthy boundaries or express your legitimate needs within your most intimate connections? Is there a deep seated belief within you that tells you your inherent worth comes solely from serving others, from being indispensable, rather than from your own divine existence? Have you, perhaps unknowingly, confused the profound meaning of true love with a relentless need for personal sacrifice, believing one cannot exist authentically without the other? This inner child within you, precious and vulnerable, is yearning desperately for recognition, for an unconditional love that has been withheld by your own patterns of self neglect. Consider the physical toll this pattern extracts, the chronic fatigue, the persistent stress, the underlying anxiety that hums constantly beneath the surface of your daily life. Think of the pure joy you may have lost, the authentic moments of genuine happiness that have been suppressed as you continuously tried to conform to external expectations imposed. Are you trapped in an exhausting cycle of giving, giving, and giving, only to find that you rarely, if ever, receive the reciprocal care, attention, and appreciation you truly deserve? Do you often feel taken for granted, your efforts minimized, as if your boundless generosity is simply expected rather than gratefully acknowledged and deeply cherished by others? Paradoxically, despite being surrounded by people, do you carry a profound sense of loneliness, an isolation that whispers you are fundamentally misunderstood even by those closest? Is there a pervasive fear of being truly seen, naked, and vulnerable, because deep down you worry that your authentic self might be rejected or deemed unworthy of genuine affection? Do you long for a genuine, reciprocal connection, yet find yourself repeatedly attracting partners or friends who seem to constantly need to be fixed or endlessly supported by you? Have you noticed a recurring pattern of engaging with emotionally unavailable individuals, creating a dynamic where your love is constantly chasing an elusive and unattainable goal? This constant self doubt, this perpetual questioning of your own decisions and worth, is a direct consequence of outsourcing your sense of value to the ever changing opinions of others. How often do you find yourself apologizing for things that are not your fault, or for simply existing authentically, trying to smooth over any perceived inconvenience you might cause? Has your identity become so intertwined with your role as a caretaker, a peacemaker, or a problem solver that you struggle to define yourself outside of these demanding functions? You've become a master at anticipating the needs of others, almost clairvoyant in your ability to serve, but tragically, often oblivious to the quiet whispers of your own soul. The burden of carrying everyone else's emotional weight, of constantly being the strong one, has left your own spirit feeling fragile, depleted, and desperately in need of solace. When was the last time you truly listened to your own intuition, that gentle inner knowing, instead of overriding it with what you thought others expected or desired from you? This deep yearning for connection, when fueled by a fear of loneliness, often pushes you into relationships that drain rather than nourish, leaving you feeling emptier than before. You might even find yourself justifying unhealthy dynamics, rationalizing behaviors that diminish your light, all in the name of love or keeping the peace within your circle. Consider the mental gymnastics you perform daily, trying to understand, analyze, and predict the moods and reactions of others, hoping to adapt yourself perfectly to their whims. This constant vigilance, this need to be hyper-aware of external cues, is an exhausting form of self-abandonment, pulling you further away from your own internal compass and truth. You've been conditioned to believe that your happiness is contingent upon the happiness of others, creating an impossible burden where your joy is always held hostage by external forces. The illusion that you can control how others feel about you, by simply being good enough or doing enough is a heavy chain that binds you to an endless, unrewarding struggle. How much energy have you expended trying to fix or save others, believing that their transformation would somehow magically lead to your own long awaited happiness and peace? This pattern often manifests as an emotional addiction, a compulsive need to immerse yourself in others' dramas, believing your worth is tied to your ability to resolve them. Do you find yourself drawn to situations where your nurturing instincts are constantly activated, even at the expense of your own emotional and energetic well being and inner peace? This is a subtle yet powerful form of self sabotage, where your profound capacity for love is misdirected, flowing outwards relentlessly without replenishing your own precious well. The truth, my love, is that you cannot truly pour from an empty cup. Your well being is not a luxury, it is the absolute foundation for every single healthy connection you desire. This relentless pursuit of external approval is a prison, a gilded cage built by your own limiting beliefs, keeping you from the boundless freedom of your authentic, powerful self. Have you ever felt a deep sense of injustice, a quiet resentment brewing beneath the surface because your immense efforts seem to go unnoticed or unappreciated by those you serve? You may even unconsciously attract individuals who are comfortable with this dynamic, who rely on your generosity, perpetuating the very cycle you desperately wish to transcend. This is not about blaming anyone else, my dear. This is about recognizing the patterns within you that invite and sustain these often unbalanced and unfulfilling interactions daily. It's about acknowledging the wound that believes you must earn love, rather than understanding that you are, by your very nature, a magnificent being inherently worthy of it all. How often do you compromise your own values, your integrity, or your personal boundaries, simply to avoid rocking the boat or to maintain a superficial harmony in your life? This quiet erosion of your self respect, piece by painful piece, creates a deep chasm between who you truly are and the person you present to the world, leading to inner turmoil. The exhaustion you feel is not merely physical, it is a profound spiritual depletion, a weariness of the soul from constantly performing for validation that never truly satisfies. You've been taught to look outside for answers, for definitions of worth, when all along, the universe's most precious wisdom and the deepest love reside patiently within your heart. This constant comparison, this measuring of yourself against others' perceived happiness or success, is a thief of joy, stealing your unique radiance and diminishing your light. Have you ever felt a profound sense of guilt when you finally put your needs first, as if prioritizing yourself is an act of selfishness rather than a sacred act of self-care? This guilt, my friend, is a testament to the deep conditioning that has convinced you that self-love is secondary and that self-sacrifice is the ultimate badge of true devotion. But consider this: how can you truly give from a place of abundance and genuine joy if your own reservoir is perpetually drained, running on fumes, and desperately in need of refill? The fear of being disliked, of being seen as difficult or demanding, has held you captive, preventing you from asserting your rightful place in the tapestry of your own life. This pattern creates a subtle but pervasive anxiety, a constant worry about how you are perceived, how you are judged, and whether you are truly good enough in others' eyes. You deserve to live a life where your well-being is paramount, where your boundaries are respected, and where your love flows freely from a place of wholeness, not of desperate need. How many opportunities for genuine self-expression, for authentic connection, have you missed because you were too busy adapting, conforming, and trying to be someone you are not? The quiet whispers of your soul, those gentle nudges towards your own truth, have often been drowned out by the louder demands and expectations emanating from the world outside. This constant internal battle, this struggle between your true self and the self you present to others, is the source of much of your inner turmoil and unresolved frustration. You've been operating under the illusion that by sacrificing yourself, you are somehow guaranteeing love and security, when in reality, you are slowly eroding your own foundation. The love you seek so desperately from others is a reflection of the love that yearns to be awakened and fully embraced within your own magnificent and sacred heart. It truly is. This is not a judgment, my love, but an invitation to gently observe these patterns, to acknowledge their presence without shame, and to understand their profound impact on your life. For too long, you have been a detective of others' souls, an archaeologist of their desires, while your own inner landscape remained largely unexplored, neglected, and uncherished. The answers you crave, the understanding you seek, are not hidden in the complex psyches of others. They are waiting patiently to be discovered within the depths of your own being. This journey of self discovery, of reclaiming your innate worth, is the most profound act of love you can ever undertake, not just for yourself, but for every soul you encounter. Your heart knows the way back home, back to that place of unconditional self acceptance, where you are enough exactly as you are without needing to earn or prove your value. How much longer will you postpone your own happiness, defer your own dreams, and silence your own truth in the misguided belief that this will somehow bring you closer to love? This is the moment, my dear, to bravely confront these patterns, not with harsh judgment, but with tender compassion, understanding that they were once strategies for survival. But now these old strategies are holding you back, preventing you from experiencing the boundless joy, the deep peace, and the authentic connections you truly deserve in this life. You are worthy of a love that celebrates your authenticity, that honors your boundaries, and that cherishes your unique spirit without requiring you to diminish yourself in any way. This deep dive into the accounting of your pain is not meant to overwhelm, but to illuminate, to shine a compassionate light on the areas where healing and transformation are most needed. It's time to gather the courage to acknowledge the full extent of what this pattern has cost you, to truly feel the weight of it, so you can consciously choose to release it forever. The path to true fulfillment begins not with understanding others better, but with intimately understanding and profoundly loving the magnificent, luminous being that resides within you. Are you ready to stop searching outside yourself for answers and validation, and instead courageously turn your loving gaze inward, where all true and lasting healing truly begins? This journey, my love, is about reclaiming your power, rewriting your story, and finally giving yourself the permission to shine brightly, unapologetically, in all your glorious truth. My dear, it's time to shift our perspective, to understand that the true power to transform your relationships and your life doesn't lie in deciphering anyone else's complex emotional landscape. The endless quest to understand the other has been a journey away from yourself, a beautiful detour that now calls you back to your own sacred inner sanctuary. The profound answers you seek are not external mysteries to be solved, but rather internal truths waiting patiently to be lovingly embraced and fully acknowledged by you. True healing begins not with trying to change those around you, but with the courageous and compassionate act of deeply healing your own precious heart and soul. Please understand, my love, the real work is not about fixing anyone else. It's about tenderly repairing the parts of you that have felt broken or unworthy for too long. This is your magnificent invitation to turn inward, to finally become the most important person in your own life, nurturing yourself with the same devotion you offer freely. The path to attracting healthy, reciprocal relationships starts by cultivating an unwavering, profound, and unconditional love for the unique and radiant being that you are. Perhaps a whisper of guilt arises within you, suggesting that focusing on yourself is selfish. Let me assure you, this couldn't be further from the glorious truth of your being. Loving yourself fiercely, my dear, is not an act of egoism. It is the most sacred and generous gift you can offer to yourself and to everyone fortunate enough to know you. When your cup is overflowing with self-love, you naturally have more genuine compassion, energy, and authentic joy to share with the world without depleting your own essence. Part of this journey involves learning to set clear, loving, and firm boundaries. These are not walls to keep others out, but sacred lines to honor your own integrity. You might fear that setting limits makes you seem cold, unfeeling, or even unloving. But my dearest, boundaries are an expression of profound self-respect and self-worth. To say no to what drains you is to say a resounding yes to your own well-being and peace. It is a powerful affirmation of your intrinsic value and deservingness. You do not need to be harsh or distant. You only need to be authentically true to yourself, communicating your needs with kindness, but also with unwavering conviction. It's time to lovingly embrace that precious inner child within you, the one who yearns for unconditional acceptance and the safety to be exactly who they are without compromise. Validate your own feelings, your own needs, your own beautiful desires. They are not trivial, they are sacred compass points guiding you towards your highest good and joy. Release the heavy burden of guilt that has clung to you for simply existing or daring to prioritize your own precious well-being. That weight is not yours to carry anymore. The fear of loneliness often pushes us into unsustainable patterns. Remember, true connection begins when you are comfortably, joyfully, and completely connected to yourself. Choosing yourself isn't choosing isolation, it's choosing authentic connection. When you honor yourself, you attract relationships that honor you back with true reciprocity. This profound shift, my dear, is not a difficult mountain to climb. It is a gentle unfolding, a homecoming to the magnificent truth of who you have always been deep within. The path to healing is safe, paved with your own self compassion, your growing awareness, and your courageous commitment to nurturing your soul's deepest desires daily. You are fully capable of this transformation. Every step you take towards self love is a powerful affirmation that you are worthy of all the good that life has to offer you. Begin to consciously reprogram those old, limiting beliefs that have held you captive. Replace self doubt with affirmations of your inherent worth and incredible value. Affirm to yourself daily, Io mi amo e mi approvo. Let these words resonate deep within your being, becoming a soothing balm for any past wounds and uncertainties you hold. Repeat Estatuto bem em sentir. Allow all your emotions to flow without judgment, knowing that they are messengers, not masters, guiding you gently towards deeper understanding. Consciously choose to release the past, its patterns, and its pain. Eu libero o passado. You are not defined by what has been, but by the powerful choices you make right now. Declare your true deservingness not as a plea, but as a sovereign truth. Eu mereço tudo o amor. You are born worthy of boundless love, joy, and profound abundance always. Accept yourself completely, with all your perceived imperfections and your glorious strengths. You are a masterpiece in progress, unfolding beautifully with every passing moment. This isn't about becoming perfect. It's about embracing your authentic self with tender kindness and unwavering acceptance, exactly as you are right here, right now. Seek that profound inner peace that comes from knowing you are enough, that you are whole, and that your happiness is not dependent on anyone else's approval or presence. You have the power right now to choose a different path, to rewrite your story, and to create a life filled with genuine connection that honors your sacred essence. This is not a passive journey, my dear. It is an active, conscious choice to reclaim your power, to stand in your truth, and to become the loving architect of your own destiny. The confusion you felt, the frustration, begins to dissolve as you bring the light of self-awareness and self-love to those shadowy places within your beautiful heart. You will begin to see clearly that the void was never about what you lacked, but about the magnificent love that was always there, waiting for you to fully acknowledge it. Know that you are not alone on this journey. I am here with you, guiding you with love, holding your hand as you bravely step into this new, empowering chapter of your life. Trust in the wisdom of your own heart. It holds all the answers you need. Listen to its gentle whispers, and it will lead you back to your true and authentic self always. Perhaps a part of you fears what might happen if you truly change, if you stop being the pleaser. But I promise you, what awaits is far more beautiful and fulfilling. You will not lose love, you will attract deeper, more authentic love. You will not be abandoned, you will cultivate a profound sense of belonging within yourself first. The people who truly love and respect you will celebrate your growth, your boundaries, and your radiant authenticity. They will cherish the real, empowered you, my dear. Approach this process with immense self-compassion. There will be moments of challenge, but each one is an opportunity for deeper healing and profound self-discovery. Be patient with yourself, my love. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Each small step of self-love creates a ripple effect, transforming your entire reality gently. Today, choose one small act of self-love. It could be a moment of quiet reflection, a loving affirmation, or simply honoring a boundary you've hesitated to set before now. If you're ready to commit to this sacred journey of self-love and healing, write "Eu Mariso" in the comments below. Let your intention be known and deeply felt by all. This public declaration is not for me, my dear. It is a powerful commitment to your own heart, a promise to honor your magnificent being above all else, starting today. Feel the stirrings of hope, the gentle warmth of empowerment blooming within your chest. You are stepping into your truth, ready to attract the love you truly deserve. Now, my love, it's time to anchor this profound truth within your very being. Feel the immense power of your own presence, the vital energy pulsating inside you, ready for this grand transformation. Breathe deep. Let the air fill your lungs completely, bringing with it a new, sacred intention, that of embracing yourself fully. Exhale slowly, releasing any lingering tension or doubt from your heart right now, my dear. Find a position that feels comfortable and safe. Allow yourself to relax deeply. This is your sacred moment, an intimate encounter with the most essential, loving part of your own magnificent soul. Gently place one of your hands over your heart, feeling the steady rhythm of life beating there. Connect with that pulse, with the very center of your energy, with your innate capacity for love now. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so, and visualize a warm, golden light emerging from your heart, expanding throughout your entire body, embracing every cell in pure acceptance and peace. This radiant light is your self love, your true essence. It has always been there, patiently waiting to be rediscovered. Allow it to shine brightly, dispelling every shadow of self criticism within you. Now, with this beautiful light filling your entire being, I want you to repeat after me, either aloud or silently, but truly feeling each word resonate in the depths of your heart and soul now. This is your powerful healing affirmation, the key to reprogramming your mental patterns and opening your heart to the boundless love you truly deserve. Repeat it with conviction and inner power. Feel the profound vibration of these sacred words. Don't just say them, truly experience them. Let them become an integral part of who you are, an undeniable truth resonating in every fiber of your being, my love. Ready. Inhale deeply one more time, and as you exhale, declare with all your strength, with all your soul, this powerful truth that is blossoming within your heart at this very moment, right now. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. Feel the profound liberation in this simple phrase. Feel the heavy weight lifting from your shoulders, lightness entering your being, peace in your heart. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. Allow this powerful affirmation to deeply permeate every corner of your being, healing old wounds, filling any voids, restoring your precious soul now. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. Let this truth become your unwavering compass, your firm foundation. You don't need to be different. You are already perfect, complete, and worthy of love. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. May this phrase be a soothing balm for your inner child, a warm, comforting embrace that protects you from any external judgment and fear. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. This is your declaration of independence, your conscious choice to live from a place of wholeness, not from scarcity or a desperate need for anything. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. Breathe this truth into every cell. Let it anchor deeply within your body, reverberating with the unconditional love that you truly and magnificently are. Notice how the tension in your body begins to gently dissipate. Feel the profound calm settling into your being, your mind quieting. Your nervous system is realigning with the truth of your own worth. This affirmation is your powerful tool. Use it daily. Repeat it whenever doubt arises, when the fear of loneliness tries to overwhelm you, or when guilt for saying no attempts to dominate you again. It is your radiant shield of light against external expectations, your constant reminder that your own approval is the only one that truly matters for your healing and profound growth journey. Feel the immense strength rising from deep within you. With each repetition, you are undoing years of conditioning, freeing yourself from the chains of unworthiness and self-sacrifice, my love. You are actively rewriting your beautiful life story, one powerful affirmation at a time. You are planting seeds of self-love in the fertile soil of your consciousness, which will bloom into joy and peace. Allow this profound feeling of peace and self-acceptance to deepen. Permit yourself to feel truly worthy, deeply loved, and wonderfully complete. There is nothing to fix, nothing to prove to anyone else. This is the beautiful beginning of a new way of relating to yourself and to the world around you, a way where love flows from within, filling your life with authentic and deeply true connections. I see you, my dear. I see your unique beauty, your immense strength, your infinite capacity to love. And above all, I see your ability to love yourself unconditionally as you truly deserve and need. This is not mere theory, my love. It is a powerful practice. It is your daily journey home, back to your own precious heart, to the sacred sanctuary where all true healing and lasting peace truly reside. Each time you allow yourself to deeply feel this truth, you are building an unshakable foundation of self-love. A solid base for all your future interactions and choices in your magnificent life. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. Carry this gentle melody in your heart always. Let it be the beautiful soundtrack of your life, the song of your liberation and personal empowerment. You are actively activating the innate healing power that already exists within you. It is your own inner wisdom coming to the surface, guiding you away from pain and towards your true, authentic essence. Feel the profound expansion in your chest, the warmth in your heart. It is the energy of love realigning, purifying, preparing you to both receive and give love in a completely new and genuine way. Allow yourself to savor this moment of pure, unconditional self-acceptance. This is your precious gift to yourself, the powerful recognition that you are valuable, worthy, and deserving of all joy and peace. Remember, my love, healing is not a single event, but a continuous process of conscious choice. And with each choice to love and approve of yourself, you strengthen your spirit and soul immensely. Let this powerful affirmation resonate in your dreams, in your daily actions, in your every thought. May it be the loving lens through which you begin to see the world and yourself abundantly. There is no need for haste, only for clear intention and gentle kindness towards yourself. Each small step forward is a giant leap towards your wholeness, towards your true and powerful freedom. Be patient and deeply compassionate with your own unique process. There are layers to uncover, but each one reveals more of your inner light and your inexhaustible capacity to love and be loved. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. May this truth be the solid foundation of all your relationships, your choices, your entire life. A foundation of self-respect and genuine love, my dear. You are actively planting the seeds of a future where validation comes solely from within, where peace is your constant companion, and where self-love is your most faithful and true guide in life. Feel the sheer joy of freeing yourself, the profound emotion of reconnecting with your truth. You are coming home, my love, to the radiant essence that has always awaited your loving and full attention. This is your inherent power. This is your profound healing. You don't need to search outside for what already resides in abundance within you. Simply access it and nurture it with dedication and care. Breathe deeply one last time, absorbing all this wonderful energy of love and acceptance. Open your eyes when you feel truly ready, bringing this new, empowering truth into your external world. And always remember this, my love, I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. This is your most powerful affirmation. Live it, feel it, be it. It is all well, you are safe. You sought tirelessly to decipher the intricate mysteries of relationships, didn't you, my dear? You believed that unlocking the secrets of others' hearts would finally bring you peace. You truly did. Your precious energy was poured into understanding their patterns, their needs, their unspoken desires, hoping that by mastering their emotional landscape, you would secure your place in their world. It was a noble quest, born from a deep desire for connection and love, yet it kept you perpetually looking outside yourself for answers that could only ever be found within your own sacred being now. You yearned for their validation, for their recognition, for their unwavering appreciation, thinking these external gifts were the key to filling that persistent void you felt deep inside your soul. But now, with newfound clarity, can you truly see the profound inversion of this truth? The goal was never to compel others to see your worth. It was always to fully recognize your own inherent value. The purpose was never to perfectly adapt to their changing moods or expectations. It was to firmly establish your own beautiful boundaries, honoring your authentic self unconditionally, always. You tried to earn love, to prove your deservingness through endless sacrifice, believing that this path would lead to the reciprocal affection you so desperately craved and needed in your life. Yet the true magic unfolds when you realize that love is not something to be earned. It is your birthright, an essence that flows boundlessly from within you, waiting for your full acceptance now. The frustration you felt, the feeling of being unseen, was not a reflection of others' inability to appreciate you, but a mirror showing you where you had neglected to see and cherish yourself deeply. The exhaustion was not from the effort of understanding them, but from the relentless pursuit of an external validation that can never truly satisfy a soul yearning for its own internal embrace. You wanted them to change, to finally recognize your efforts, to reciprocate with the depth of love you gave so freely. This was the surface desire, the visible tip of your beautiful emotional iceberg. But peel back that layer, my love, and you'll discover a deeper, more profound yearning, the desire for you asterisk to finally recognize your own worth, to see asterisk your own asterisk light, to honor asterisk your own asterisk needs. The true transformation begins when you stop asking, how can I make them love me? And start asking, how can I love myself so fiercely that external love becomes a natural, radiant reflection? You believed the void was caused by their absence, by their lack of attention or understanding. But the void was simply the space within you waiting to be filled by your own boundless self-love now. This is the beautiful, liberating truth. The power was never in their hands. It always resided dormant but potent within the magnificent temple of your own heart, waiting for your awakening. The journey was never about deciphering their complex psychological patterns. It was always about finally deciphering your own internal landscape, transforming your limiting thoughts into freedom. You sought to understand the other to feel secure. But the ultimate security, the deepest peace, comes from understanding and embracing the glorious, powerful, and loving being that is you, my dear. The desire to fix or save others was a beautiful, albeit misdirected, manifestation of your own need to heal, to nurture, to validate that precious inner child within your sacred heart and soul. You thought if you could just get them to respect you, all would be well. But the universe was gently, yet firmly, inviting you to respect yourself so profoundly that disrespect could no longer find a home. It couldn't even resonate in your field. It would simply bounce off the shield of your unwavering self esteem, leaving you untouched, peaceful, and fully anchored in your own divine truth always. The longing for them to stay, to not abandon you, revealed a deeper truth. The fear of abandoning yourself asterisk, of not being present for your own asterisk needs, for your own asterisk beautiful, authentic journey. This is the radical shift, the philosophical elevation. The outer world is but a mirror, and the reflection you see is always an echo of your own inner state, your deepest beliefs, your profound self-worth. Do you understand now, my love? The external chase, the endless analysis of others, was merely a distraction from the most vital, most empowering work you could ever undertake, loving your unique self. The moment you choose to deeply love and approve of yourself, unconditionally, fiercely, without compromise, the entire universe conspires to bring you relationships that mirror that sacred love back. You stop attracting patterns of neglect because you no longer tolerate neglecting yourself. You stop chasing validation because your cup is already overflowing with your own inherent, divine worth. The questions you once asked about others dissolve into a profound, peaceful knowing about yourself. Your focus shifts from seeking external answers to cultivating internal wisdom and unwavering peace. This isn't about becoming indifferent to others. It's about becoming so full of self-love that your interactions are no longer driven by need or fear, but by genuine, overflowing compassion and joy now. It's about attracting love that complements your wholeness, rather than trying to find love that completes your perceived emptiness. You are already complete, my dear, a masterpiece in progress. The true power to attract the love you deserve is not found in deciphering anyone else, but in finally deciphering yourself and loving yourself unconditionally, beyond all limiting beliefs and fears. This transformation of your thoughts will powerfully transform your entire life. It is the alchemy of self-love, turning old pain into new peace, old patterns into vibrant, authentic connections now. You are not abandoning others by choosing yourself. You are finally showing them what true, healthy, abundant love looks like by embodying it fully within your own magnificent and sacred being. This is the moment of your grand awakening, my love. The moment you step into your true power, reclaiming your sovereignty, and becoming the loving architect of your own incredibly beautiful destiny. The search is over, my dear. The answers were never out there. They were patiently waiting, shimmering with pure light within the deepest sanctuary of your own precious, eternal heart always. You are the source of your own happiness, the fount of your own peace, the wellspring of your own boundless love. This profound truth will set you free, allowing you to soar to new, beautiful heights now. Embrace this revelation, this deep understanding that the journey was never outward, but always a sacred pilgrimage inward, a homecoming to the magnificent, loving being that you truly are right now. If you are ready to fully embrace this profound shift, to commit to loving yourself unconditionally and letting your inner light guide your way, then declare it. Let it resonate loudly and clearly. Write EU Mariso in the comments below. Let this be your sacred vow, a public declaration of your unwavering commitment to your own profound healing and limitless, authentic self-love today. This affirmation is not for me, my dear one, it is for you. It is a powerful anchor, sealing this new, empowering truth deep within your consciousness, transforming your entire reality with love. Feel the immense power of those words, EU Mariso. Let them reverberate through every cell of your being, reaffirming your inherent right to joy, peace, and all the boundless love the universe offers. This is your personal revolution, a gentle yet mighty uprising of self-love that will redefine every relationship, every choice, and every moment of your wonderfully precious life, starting right now. The path forward, my dear, is one of profound peace and boundless freedom. You have rediscovered your own inner sanctuary, a place of unwavering calm and self-acceptance forever. You are now whole, complete, and utterly magnificent, drawing to you connections that honor your true essence. No more seeking outside, only radiating from within your sacred heart. Embrace this new reality with open arms, live from this place of abundant self-love, allowing your light to shine brightly. This is your birthright, your glorious destiny unfolding daily. Did you enjoy this profound reflection, my dearest friend? I truly hope it touched your soul deeply. Please share from which city are you listening to my loving words today. If this message resonated and brought healing to your heart, consider supporting my work. Sending a super thanks helps me continue sharing these vital teachings of self love. Your support allows this journey of transformation to reach more souls yearning for peace. Don't forget to subscribe to ensure you don't miss our next empowering session. Let's continue to connect amorously in the comments below, sharing your insights and your triumphs. Your presence here enriches our collective journey of healing and growth always. Remember always, my precious one, that unconditional self love is the most powerful and transformative medicine. It is the key to every door, the answer to every prayer, truly. Keep nurturing that beautiful light within you. You are seen, you are cherished, and your journey of self discovery is unfolding exactly as it needs to with grace and love. I see you, my dear. I love you unconditionally and forever. And until our next sacred moment of shared wisdom and profound healing, may peace fill your beautiful heart.